Hey guys, what's up? So we're here to check out the tank build for Ancient One. I've been testing it out in the ranked games and I've got to say, it's awesome. This is the build that I've used. Even with just one energy item, Ancient One still manages to have enough damage to be fatal for squishy heroes. An energy build Ancient One is OP as well. However, one of its disadvantages is the risk of being bursted down. The durability of an attack build Ancient One comes from the shield generation that she receives from her attacks. More so when she's in peak state since she also gains HP regen based on the damage of her attacks. All of those regen and half of the shield generation that we've mentioned will only happen if she hits an opponent. That means if she's stunned or disabled and not able to attack, then she's pretty squishy. That's the downside. However, you get to have the capability to burst down opponents. With this tank build, you will still have enough damage to take down opponents. Although it won't be that fast and they have a chance to survive and escape. However, if your opponent decides to stay and try to take you on, then there's a huge chance that you can whoop their butts. The Megingjord greatly complements the HP conversion you perform during your peak state. It provides 30% increased healing as well as 1600 HP. Your HP conversion or life steals will be 30% stronger. During fights, getting to your peak state is pretty quick. You just need to hit your opponents 3 times with your passive skill. Or for an instant peak state, you can just use your ultimate. This is a must-have item for our tank build. Next is your Hydra Boots for armor and physical damage reduction. With Ancient One, you can easily spam your skills because of its quick cooldowns. In a drawn-out fight where you can keep on converting HP from your attacks, generating shield and dealing decent damage, the advantage will certainly be on your side. The Hydra Boots and the other defense item helps in drawing out those fights. Next is the Antimatter Cannon. This item is gonna be on your build whether you're an attack or a defense build Ancient One. With a 25% lifesteal, you can regen HP even if you're not in peak state. This helps your sustainability and be more durable. You also get a bonus energy attack, bonus HP, and a 10% cooldown reduction, all of which are great stats for the Ancient One. One disadvantage in an attack build Ancient One is the risk of dying even before you can start lifestealing. It's either because there's too many opponents or you just can't properly position yourself. With the tank build, it gives you enough time and chance to start creeping those life steals in order to stay alive. Next is the Starlight Armor, yet another great item for Ancient One. Besides the stats it offers, it also provides an additional damage on your next basic attack right after using a skill. Ancient One's gameplay consists of alternate skills and basic attacks, which is just perfect for this item. Next items are the Cloak of Levitation and Captain America's Shield. Both of these items is just there to add more to your defense. The Cloak of Levitation also has a chance to make you totally immune to a single skill every 40 seconds. If that particular skill has a disabling effect, then you will be immune from it as well and not just from the damage. One important thing though, if you're in a late game and your team doesn't have a good carry, then you can switch your Captain America's Shield for Wand of Watum. When I was playing in a rank during a late game, our carry wasn't really doing good. And even though my tanky Ancient One was doing great, our team couldn't burst down the opponents fast enough, which resulted in good clashes turning bad. We would start good, but since we don't have enough damage to finish them quickly, we will be in a disadvantage. So if you're starting to feel that your team doesn't have enough damage, then you can switch your last item for Wand of Watum. Once I switched, our clashes instantly got better since we were able to take down the damage dealers before they can be a threat. If you have a decent carry on your team though, or if your team has enough damage, then I don't think there's a need to switch your Captain America's Shield. Anyway, that's it guys. For Ancient One users, I really recommend to try this build at least once. The already OP Ancient One seems more potent with this build, but again, it will still depend on your gameplay. So what do you think of this Ancient One tank build? Share your thoughts in the comment section. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.
Legendary! You thought you fought.
Assemble. Attention.
Legendary!
Assemble.
Let me show you.
Attack. Attack. streak. An allied hero has been defeated. Retreat. Attack.
Let me show you things.
Legendary! Amazing assist. Nice assist. Double KO. Legendary! Shut down.
Anyone can
Nice
use
assist.
power.
Nice assist.
Understand it.